The video today we're playing Madden 20 episode 7.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one foot and set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Love's my dogs, they by my side.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their
Today, guys,
football.
we're doing Baltimore Ravens versus Cleveland Browns in our hometown, Baltimore.
Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer. But that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Cleveland getting ready for their first drive. Baker Mayfield, the quarterback. There he is, the 24-year-old who came into this year, like the rest of the team, with very high expectations. Touchdown to interception ratio this season Well, it's been right around 50-50. Much different from a year ago when he had 27 touchdowns to just 14 interceptions. But I mentioned all the hype around he and the Browns coming in. Last year, 7-8-1. A lot of people thinking maybe they could make a deep run in the playoffs this year. But looks like Baker and company going to finish the season right around that same record. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Johnson on the counter. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys?
Now Mayfield lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
As the Ravens come back out here on offense, we talked about Lamar Jackson earlier, Charles, but these Ravens, they rolled through the middle part of the season. Couple losses in September, but undefeated in October, November, and rolled that into December. They've answered every big question thus far. The wins over Seattle, New England, Houston, the Rams, the Niners and Bills as well. Are they the favorites to hoist the Lombardi Trophy in Miami on February 2nd?
I believe they are because they are a complete team. As much as Lamar Jackson powers everything on offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 79 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest
That's what they get.
history.
That's what they get. I am the team. That's my red. Ooh, here we go.
You ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Cleveland Browns ready to set up shop for their next drive. And this is a Browns team, Charles, that has been on a roller coaster ride this year. Entered the season with all those expectations. One bright spot's been Nick Chubb. He's been great at running back. He's in contention for the rushing title. But they didn't string together back-to-back wins until week 11. And they've just been treading water all season. And get this, they're not going to finish above 500 this year. The last time that the Browns were above 500, 2007.
And just think that would have been, or let me rephrase that, that should have been a heck of a goal for this franchise. To show considerable growth, right? Move above 500 and show that they're going to be a contender for years to come. But things really got out of whack in the offseason. All of a sudden, people were talking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got there, right? Even with hindsight, you're like, how was that discussion coming up? But it was. Super Bowl, playoffs, all of that. So now it looks like a major disappointment when they could actually finish 500, which should show growth.
Well, sometimes expectations come, but for not the right reason. I mean, Baker Mayfield, he's a guy that makes a lot of headlines, OBJ, and a lot of drama this year. Sometimes those headlines weren't for the right reasons.
Exactly. We have to remember, and we should have seen it coming, that we should have tempered things. Second-year quarterback, rookie head coach, meshing with new players and new talent on both sides of the ball. That usually takes time. We were looking for the quick fix.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, Johnson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, I guarantee at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
4th down, and on is Greg Joseph for the Browns field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as the Ravens push further.
You already know what time it is. The Ravens won. The Ravens are gonna win. The Cleveland Browns. Wow.
I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Tucker with the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yes, sir. This was like a wrestling. I would have with the knee. He would have got knocked out, fumbled it, and got me the win.
Little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ballgame, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down. That's how you increase your Madden rating, right? No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield now. It's caught by OBJ. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Callaway there to make the grab as they are able to cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right? Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open. Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly.
The big fella past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, wait a minute.
78 yards.
Yep, that I was finished.
Further out in front.
Oh, no. You think a couple of them was going to stop me? Surely you got me. Y'all the way messed up. I was about to stop right there, but then I stopped too late.
Play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's going to find his tight end boy. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
That's how we run it. Yeah. That's how we do it, baby.
Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, they had 2 more onto that. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
Look at it.
And I know the guys they played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to
Knock
put
a
the
ball
pedal
out
to
of
the metal
booty
here.
cheeks,
They're
and
going
that's
to
the
try an
fact.
onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Second quarter.
Get mollywop. He gets that mollywop. Oh, DJ got that mollywop. Mollywop. Oh, the Beckham Jr. got that mollywop. Mollywop.
After it also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. Try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. A second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
He ain't catching that rat. She look like a rat, baby girl. He look like a rat.
When you're trying to throw inside routes,
I'm so cool.
you put some heat on it, it helps have
CJ so cool.
In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, I'm the second one too.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across the field and inside the 45. Very nice.
This was a catch and ball right out, bro. Ball right out. Go play a ball right out. Don't you understand? Yeah, all the people right there. Cover him.
Run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. He uncorks it for Snead. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mitchell right there on the coverage.
No.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Jackson to throw.
We running. We are running.
And with that last play, he's now up
no, we ain't passing.
300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels
yeah, we can
routine. And I
guess.
hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Back to the 33.
Please tell me I still got the ball. Please tell me I still got the ball. Please tell me I still got it. Please tell me I still got the ball. Come on. Come on, baby. Come to pop. Oh, no. No. Let's get louder. Let's get loud. Okay, third quarter, not too bad. Know what I'm saying? I hope I still got the ball, though.
Halftime quickly
Come
over.
on.
Third quarter, here we go.
Man, that's just petty. That's just ice cold. Like stone cold.
Action here in quarter number 3.
Boom, still got him. And he's still good.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yes, sir.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you're getting
now that's how you do it. That's how you incomplete that. That's how you incomplete, baby. That's Thomas Jefferson Jr. That's how you. I mean, yeah, that's how you, Jr. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Tucker now for the extra point.
I'll call him Junior from now on. Hey, I don't care. My flex is hate. Flex on them haters.
Went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's a...
No, you're not.
I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
The more addict, the stuff she used to
did the
preserve.
same. It smells terrible. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you.
Yes, sir.
Low possibility.
Let's go.
Of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
Combo. Yeah. That got me a victory.
Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Scared, huh?
He was trying to get
You're scared. The stuff is going to creep up right behind you. You scared, Holmes? You scared?
Now 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 22 yards.
That's called snap everything from them.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker,
Shot down.
bigger body
Shot
guy
down.
who can handle him physically.
Shot
A lot of times that doesn't
down.
work as well because his quickness
down.
the route.
Shot down.
Johnson on its poke free football.
Saw that. 12 came up on the horizon. Number 12 came up on the horizon. And straight knocked him out. Silly.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set, 180.
This one caught out wide by Landry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. The kick by Joseph is good.
Lucky.
For that one,
They're lucky.
that drive ends in 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson, CD with it. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
They couldn't catch up on me. They couldn't catch up on me. And you pushed me right into the touchdown. That is just so sad. So sad. Look at that. Pushed me right on the touchdown. And I ain't even fall. You fell. How do you feel?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh my God, man!
Big time.
What is wrong with you?
They went backwards.
That's it.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line,
free kick out of
oh,
bounds.
boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Chubb on the counter, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Living la vida loca.
DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what.
If you guys want to see more about this video, please stay tuned for tomorrow, because I will be dropping another banger, because I'm dropping another half of this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tell a parent, guardian, anybody that should know. Anybody that should know, tell a friend to subscribe, like this video, comment, share, and like. And the TV's off, but Namiri Gang still goes strong. I'm out!